Number 5, a solar power generator provides powerful backup insurance and peace of mind. Folks, I really believe in the solar power generators offered by Solutions from Science, one of my oldest sponsors. You can get more information at www.mysolarbackup.com. That's mysolarbackup.com. Remember, the government doesn't own the sun, so go to mysolarbackup.com or call 1-877-327-0365.
Waging war on corruption. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network.
Okay, I'm going to take a few more calls right now. I'm going to blitz through news in the next segment. Then Aaron Dykes is going to be in studio with us on some key issues. You'll want to stay with us for that. Because you need to read the writings of Margaret Sanger. You need to read the writings of Bertrand Russell, George Bernard Shaw, all of them. Aldous Huxley, Julian Huxley, hundreds of them. Scientific global government. We're going to sterilize you. We're going to kill you. We're going to euthanize the old. And now they're making their move, pushing it out in the open. Okay, going back to Terrence in Detroit, I have an email here from the superintendent in this rural New York State school district. The Cressy family, law-abiding, kids being educated. There was a little civil matter. I've read the code of saying they're supposed to just register and let the school know that they're being instructed privately. Now, in the article Kurt Nimmo wrote, we show where other states are trying to outright ban it now. Germany's done it. England's trying. It's the same global process in every country. It's globally managed. This is a fact. They brag about it. And so to make an example of them, they arrested them. The media said enough wasn't done. The CPS is talking about taking their children now. They didn't arrest them for not having them in school. They couldn't do that in public school. They arrested them for child endangerment. That's in the news report. And these idiots comment on my website going, they deserve to be arrested. Boy, the government's going to abuse you, and you're not going to like it. But I have his email here. And it says, thank you for your concern. This is Dr. James D. Hoffman. And he is in the article here. I guess we didn't give his number out. We gave out the Montgomery County Sheriff. We gave out the District Attorney, Child Protective Services, and the court. I guess we never gave out the phone number for the superintendent. But I guess he's already getting calls. And it said, thank you for your concern. This is one of our listeners. It's unfortunate the situation had gained national notoriety and plunged both the family and the school district into such an unfamiliar spotlight. Neither deserve this level of security. No, you and the police need to know you're acting like a bunch of thugs. This is not Soviet Russia. Nazi Germany, everywhere else, they had government schooling. Homeschooling was banned. The government's trying to ban it. Don't you get it, buddy? I met with the parents on January 5th, reviewed their curriculum, and helped set them on the path to bring them into compliance with state law. This is after they were arrested. I expect this will soon be resolved quietly and amicably away from public eyes. Okay? And then he goes on from there to say, oh, because one 18-year-old in our town couldn't read good after homeschooling, we have to do this. It's like France is in the news saying, we had 150 husbands and wives kill themselves last year, so we're banning yelling at each other to get husbands and wives tattling on each other to break up the family. And this is the government taking over the family. Oh, because 150 died out of 61,500,000 in France. All the French have to be slaves. This is guilty until proven innocent. This is slavery. Finish up with talking to Dr. James D. Hoffman, the superintendent of these Orwellian schools. What did he say to you on the phone?
Well, I was with Mr. Conboy, and I said, why don't you let the parents teach their children to read? And he said, well, they can't read.
Okay, so I was wrong. You didn't talk to the superintendent. You talked to Conboy. That's his name, James Conboy, the district attorney.
Correct. And he said, well, they can't read. And I said, did you test them? I said, why don't you pull 18-year-old 12th graders out of a school district in your area, give them a paragraph, and tell them to diagram it. They can't do it. You're graduating idiots, yet you want to force this family to put their kids in public schools so you can get government funds. That's the only reason you're doing this. You don't care about them, because if you did, you'd knock on their door and offer them a better.
And what did he say about you?
He didn't say. He just wanted my name. I said, my name is irrelevant. I'm just a concerned citizen that wants to be free and wants you to set the Christie family free. Let them be free. Leave them alone. And hopefully he'll listen. Maybe it'll open his eyes a little bit. But at least I got through to him, and he did give me 5 minutes.
All right, good job. More calls straight ahead. Thank you, Terrence. Jason, Randy, others. First, I'm going to hit some news. Stay with us. Hi, folks. This is Alex Jones, and I want to tell you about the Silver Lungs generator. Now you can produce pure and endless colloidal silver and deliver the solution directly into the bloodstream by breathing the solution through the lungs. The respiratory system is the first line of defense for airborne pathogens and viruses. The Silver Lungs generator infuses the respiratory system with your self-produced nano-silver solutions and also delivers the silver nanoparticles instantly into the bloodstream. With continued legislation threatening the sale of nano-silver products, you can now produce pure and endless colloidal silver with the Silver Lungs generator. Very easy to follow, step-by-step instructions are provided, making production fast and simple. Go to www.silverlungs.com today and learn more about the breakthrough technology of the Silver Lungs generator. That's www.silverlungs.com. Hundreds of nations have fallen to tyranny in the last century alone. This is our last chance to not relive history.
As we're finishing off this agenda, they'll be pulling the rug from underneath Americans at home.
Have tremendous influence on our president and Congress, and they really are calling the shots.
I think it's incumbent upon all of us as American citizens to pay attention.
Fall of the Republic identifies the enemies of our nation, the criminal offshore cartel, hell-bent on destroying sovereignty and on its ashes constructing world government.
Tim Geithner, Bernanke, they're arsonists. They're asking for more matches. And the Congress is saying, who do we make the check out to?
Today, it seems like nobody does care. And right now in Washington, D.C., we have seen a fall of the Republic.
Get your copy of Fall of the Republic on DVD at Infowars.com or watch it online right now in super high quality at prisonplanet.tv.
Our economy is in great distress. The financial dominoes can fall at any time. It's time to stop hoping it doesn't happen and prepare just in case it does. You have auto and home insurance. Why wouldn't you have food insurance? Are you prepared to feed your family long term? Because it might take years to recover. As the adult, it's your responsibility to feed your family, especially during rough times. Survivalistseeds.com is offering a package that will give you a 3-acre heirloom vegetable garden anywhere. 50 heirloom varieties, 8,000 vegetable seeds, over 5 pounds of healthy food. Don't be fooled by marketing companies disguised as patriots. Survivalistseeds.com is owned by Big John Lipscomb, host of Don't Tread on Me radio show.
He's the T-Rex of political talk. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network.
There's a lot of pressure out there in the economy, and all the major studies show that when they adopted death education, teaching kids how to commit suicide in the name of not doing it, suicides exploded in the early 1990s. The more death education these globalist ghouls bring in, the more suicides we see over and over and over again. And as the media hypes mass shootings, it hypes death by cop suicide, getting the cops to shoot you, or death by mass shooting, where you go in and shoot a bunch of people, then kill yourself. The more people have that idea introduced to themselves. It's like so-called sex education to elementary students. Then they suddenly start experimenting sexually. They weren't even thinking about that. They're thinking about superheroes